not.
Zed.
Right.
All right, so yeah, this is what's happening. Because I've been wanting to play this game for a minute, but I didn't know how to play it. Like, I needed somebody to play with me. Not play with me, but just somebody to be here. 'Cause it's a sports game. Like the only options were either do really poor commentary or just do no commentary. If I was gonna do it on my own.
Hmm.
What game?
NBA Street, the first one. Please not remove the memory card. Look, they meant that back in the day when they said don't remove the memory card. They meant that. Like
Oh
straight
yeah,
up, don't take it out. It'll
yeah,
lead to a bad
that'll run
time.
here. Yep.
Move your mic so you're a little bit closer because you sound like really, you sound like the mic's under your shirt or something.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
EA Sports.
Oh, that might have been why I said something about NBA YoungBoy. Huh?
How about now?
No, same exact.
Brown cow.
Oh, you're real.
Really?
I mean, I can hear you. Yeah, but it's close. Might be the headset. You know. Like I ain't super worried about it. But yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Hold on. Cause like it's turned up. Like it can, like say something real quick.
Something right quick.
Yeah, I can hear you. Like it can hear you. Like you're being picked up. It's just mildly low.
Okay, how about now?
Like your bro say something. Yeah, your bro's like stupid loud almost. Not like overly loud, but he's like man, no. But yeah, don't worry about it. Strange, basically everybody's jumping ship. Like the last time we spoke, I was reading off the I was reading off like the artists who have left and who all were there.
Failed to mention that Cali was one of them.
I didn't know. When I told you, I just found out. But yeah, the Wikipedia page, it didn't, like it just straight up didn't say anything.
You want to use your ID now? You gonna use your ID or what, player?
Okay, so I legitimately, okay. I don't have a character or anything. Oh, right. Because I've only played this on the PlayStation. Well, this thing is sensitive. It's a temporary ID.
Whose name you want to use? Who's it gonna be, player? Which of these squads you want to run with, yo? Whose name you want to use?
I guess I'm creating a player.
Whose name you want to use? Let's go build a baller, son.
All right. Give him purple hair
I don't have that. I don't think I have those options.
and the mohawk.
Oh man, no.
Tattoo one finger, but
Yeah, no.
nowhere else on
No
his
to all of
body.
that.
Make him Jewish, but only a little bit.
Blender?
I always go with how tall is he? 5'10". But yeah, Cali leaving was a surprise. Like, I straight up didn't expect that. Did not expect Calico to shake like that. I didn't expect him to leave. I didn't expect him to like start his. It's not just his record label. Apparently, it's his label with his wife. But yeah, they're starting their own label, and word around with the fans is that the reason people are leaving is because of Trav. Like, a lot of people are saying that like Travis is on a power trip because King ISO apparently did this I guess you say like this like collab record with somebody, and he apparently had been working on it for quite a while, like, and they finally like dropped it, and it was doing pretty good. People were really enjoying it.
Who you gonna take on this ride with?
And so what ended up happening was 2 days after it, like, you know, dropped or whatever. Yeah.
Let's get things started.
2 days after it dropped, Trav put a cease and desist on it.
Who your three gonna be, player?
Why is that?
There were no direct answers. Like, there was no answers given. Now, here's the even bigger issue. Is that Mackenzie O'Gwine has been going across social media, like on Twitter and shit, basically telling people that, like, whoops, that was an accidental cheat. I was just doing stuff to see what would happen. Has basically been saying that, like, a record label does not owe people an explanation as to when a artist gets released or why an artist is getting released. And because people complaining.
Well, saying this, then clearly that's false advertisement, because last time I checked, this is strange music where bullshit ain't nothing. I mean, I know you were a baby then when that slogan was their thing, but yeah. And I'm sensing a lot of bullshit. And it's looking like a whole lot of something.
Now
that's where the problem lies.
Now I can't tell you like how true that is, as far as like I just don't know. Like, I seriously don't know how, like, I don't know if like Trav agrees with that. I don't know if Tech agrees with that, because people were complaining that like Tech clearly didn't mind the album because Tech was apparently on Twitter saying that it was good, or had been heard saying that he thought the record was pretty good and was praising ISO for it. And people didn't understand, like, it's just like Trav is on a power trip, this, that, and the third. Now, the thing for me was that, like, I started thinking, like, it's completely possible that ISO didn't clear he didn't clear this with anybody on the label before he started working on it. Like, he just was like, oh, that's my homeboy, like, let's do this record together. And so they just, you know, started working on a record. That was it. And it makes sense, but like, if that's not what happened, and as far as like, well, if that's the case, how come Trav didn't already know he was doing it? It's like, well, if you don't tell him, how would he know? Because I imagine like Trav probably don't spend the majority of his days on social sites, like checking out like the rap scene. Like I imagine that he's doing other shit.
Here's the question. So he did. So ISO did the record. Record's good. Travis didn't know about it. He stopped it from being out there. Okay. Did you use the label's resources to make that record? Like, did you go to Strange Music Studios and do it there? Because here's the thing, if that's the case, then the producers and engineers, who, when they made that record for you, they're going to need to get paid
for all of that,
for doing that record.
Yeah.
So if they're not getting paid, yeah, now you got a really big problem on your hands, especially if people are putting out records in the studio and ain't nobody getting paid for it.
Now I'll openly state that like the guy, the friend, if you want to call him that they did the record with, is not a strange artist. Like he's not. So this feels really fun. Like so like the idea of
in and out like a fast food restaurant.
I did all of that wrong. So the idea of him like putting the record out and it being a problem is like questionable to say the least. Because
well, I mean, that's the only legit reason I can think of. If it was time to get paid for the producer, the sound engineer, and they were running down the list of things that they worked on and they needed to get paid for, and then this record that nobody knew about come out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, well yeah, I'm supposed to get paid, but wait, what the hell is that? Record that I did like 2 nights ago.
It's like, who the hell told you to do this?
Exactly. That could be the only like legit reason as to why. All right, we got to do something because you can't put this out and ain't nobody, everybody ain't got paid for this. They're supposed to get paid for this before this record came out. So only then I feel like, okay, all right, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense with that.
Oh, there's a pause button. The thing I was thinking was, hold up. The thing I was thinking was that if let's say I'm signed to like Sony BMG, Aftermath, or whatever. Like I'm their artist. They have to get paid if I feature on another song. Like that's just how it works. Like because like I don't necessarily know how it has always worked, but like if you buy a record and you look on the liner notes and there's a feature on the album, you will see so and so like appears courtesy of blah 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 entertainment records or whatever. Now it's completely possible that they were like, yeah, he can't just come like go do a record with another label for free. Like we have to get paid if he's gonna be there, and if he's and if that's what it's gonna be like. Like you're gonna have to, y'all gonna have to drop some cash at some point. Like, and y'all didn't pay us to have our artist on your record, and so that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I understand that King ISO might simply be, like, supposedly people are saying, well, he was doing fine without Strange. I don't know why he signed to them. I mean, the answer is because he, needed money.
And money and the exposure.
Hold tight, dude. The game breaks
Same reason why anybody signs anybody.
He was like, yeah, I openly understand it's a bad idea to sign to what's it called? Death Row right now. A real bad idea. But if you want to get paid, or if you want people to know who you are, or at the very least have the opportunity to, you know, get out there, be seen, be heard. Like that's what you do. Like fucking, I was on like Death Row, so that gives you some credibility at the very least. Like some credibility, not a lot, but at least a little bit.
Here I come.
So yeah, because there's like, I mean, you're gonna hear that, I think, across like the board when it comes to like different artists, like who get signed to a certain record label. I don't know why he signed with them. He was so good on his own. It was like, I'm sure he had a reason for signing with this label, and the answer is probably because he just wasn't making enough money, not being signed to a label, or where he currently was, he wasn't able to get like the money he needed, like, you know, the equipment he needed. Like, but we like his underground stuff. Yeah, we get that. People understand that you like their you know, their more raw sounding material.
No luck out there, baby.
But
If they hit this 2-pointer, I'm stuck.
at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, that's fine and all, but your couple hundred likes doesn't even pay the bills of the amount of likes, you know, those likes are gonna be once he signs with this way.
Yeah, like that's just what that's gonna be. At the end of it all, like, just like, I get that y'all like it, but now being independent, that means that everything that y'all, you know, y'all not paying outside producers, y'all have all of this stuff in house. So all the money that you make comes back to you for the most part.
Here's your count, dog.
like that's understandable. But I am not by far a record producer.
Losing team player.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna pick Jordan. Why would I not pick Michael Jordan? Yes. I'm not a record producer. I'm not signed to a record company. I don't know nothing about the business, technically speaking. But I'm going to assume that Trav had a reason behind putting the cease and desist on the album sales. Like, and I know, like, from a fan standpoint, like, it's why, but they don't have to do that. Why'd they have to do, like, because there was business behind it that y'all don't understand.
Right. Let's do this DC thing, y'all.
Business, you ask stupid questions.
And it's like I respect that, you know, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, look, like, I know you, come on, like, there's more to it than just like records. Like, it's a lot more to it than just like, oh, like, you know, nah. Sometimes it's just straight up like, it's about the money. Like, it's 100% about the money. Everybody leaving the record label, because a lot of people. And like a lot of like people, I saw people talking about, this is how come so and so left, or why so and so left, and like they were wrong. Like, Rich didn't leave because he was upset. Rich signed a 5-album deal with Strange. He never intended to stay. Like, ever. Like, same with
just chilling in DC,
what's that one cat's name?
Looks like it's gonna be a windy
J-Rock. J-Rock didn't sign permanently. He signed for like 1 album.
It's time to bring
and
on
that was the objective.
baby.
He signed, fulfilled his commitment, and then shook. Now again, like, we saw that Ubiquitous is still signed as a solo artist. Godimus is no longer signed as a solo artist, but Sex Crew as a group are still signed. So that basically means that at the end of the day, Cess Crew probably can't, as a joint venture, do anything without the consent of the label. But Godimus, on the other hand, can basically do what he wants.
Come on, man. What you doing?
Like Godimus can go like do a solo record, or like do like he can like drop a solo record without their permission. But as far as like doing it with like Yubi, he can't. And I wouldn't necessarily say like this is just like, oh, the record business is ruthless. Like, not necessarily. Like some of this stuff is just, you know, I would say common sense.
Oh yeah, now that was tight, dog. Oh, good fast break, fella.
What do you think? Leave a comment down below and tell us how you think about this. Kind of wish I knew Celine Dion or Tony Braxton. I could be like, hey, like if you are signed to a label, can you basically just do what you want to do?
No. The hell kind of question is that?
Sweet fish, yo.
Like, let's say
I
you
ain't
want
never
to
been
just.
signed in my life, and I know that's the case.
I was like, what if you just wanted to like just straight up like leave and go do your own thing for like a half album? Like, oh yeah, my cousin Lil Rainbow got some shit dropping, and he want me to feature.
Nope, contractual obligations, my friend.
I was like,
Depending on what your contract entails, you ain't be able to do nothing. You're only gonna be able to piss once a day, take a dump every other 2 days.
every other 2 days. Lord, stomach hurting like a motherfucker. Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but it's understandable. Like, there are perks you get with being signed to a label, and there are definitely some drawbacks. And I suppose like that's one of the drawbacks. And stuff like this happens. Because it would be like, because I feel like it would be understandable, like if ISO was like to come out and be like, I cleared this with Trav before I did it, and like I don't understand why he's doing this.
I've came across a video you commented on in regards to this subject. This person commented, "Damn shame on Strange. LOL, Strange falling off without ISO." If I'm being honest, nigga.
I didn't even know who
Strange.
he was.
Look, real spill. The Strange was falling off and them new niggas started showing up. I said it. Because if you don't believe me, look at it now. Look at it now. It speaks for itself.
Oh no, because I said the same thing to on when Dustin was because that post I got like was from this dude I met on a Strange stream, oddly enough, like years ago, like. And I was like, man, Strange music is definitely not going up anymore. And he was like, no, they're really like, and he is like 100% like a Strange diehard.
Yo, dude, shoot your teammates, player.
That was all on him. I didn't do anything. And he's like, yeah, it's just not the same. It was like, I think a lot was to be said when Cut left, but you know, we was talking about this last time we spoke. That there has definitely been some artists on Strange who
left for dumb reasons.
left for reasons that were ego driven completely. Like there are people who don't understand that like when you have somebody like Tech, like and Tech is the breadwinner, Tech is your guy.
You're not gonna be bigger than that.
No, you're not. And more specifically, like people talking about like, oh well, you know, so and so doesn't fit the mold. Because they were saying that Mackenzie doesn't fit the Strange mold, and I was like, are you sure about that? Because if she don't fit,
boy, if she don't fit the Strange music mold, you do know she's been on their records
since KOD.
She was a child, right?
Yeah, since KOD. Like that's where she first
like
that's where she first showed up.
Do y'all understand that? Oh, do y'all really understand that? Maybe y'all didn't know. Those are the type of same people that say that they don't like Nelly because he sing too much. Guess you never had a Nelly album ever in life.
Not the whole thing. You ain't. Matter of fact, nigga, he was singing it hot in here.
Yes.
Get out of here, Nelly doing all that singing.
That was an extremely popular record for years.
Still
And then
is.
it came back again like this year or last year.
Yeah,
when
no,
they
it's
was
this
doing
year.
that
'Cause
damn challenge.
Lay's has been using it for their flaming hot chips commercials.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, it's some like light-skinned black chick singing it poorly. There's no way that's going in.
Oh, now that shot didn't have a chance coming off
Give me
your
a second
hand,
chance.
player.
Still.
Watch out now.
Ugh. But yeah, she like to say that she doesn't fit the strange mode. In my opinion, is like that's complete garbage.
Man, you got
I have her first 2 albums. I have her first. Yeah, I have her albums.
She's been in the strange mode since forever.
way to read the rebound. Puts it on the wide.
Are y'all
What the
serious?
hell?
Take it to the hole.
You doing some tough.
Be doing too much of it. Don't know what the hell you talking about. I mean, it's the same motherfuckers. Like, yeah, that's why Ritz left. Like, no, it ain't. It's like I would like to say though, like Ritz leaving was always the plan, but Ritz, and this is legit. Ritz is doing more with his having left than Cut ever did. Like Cut left and hasn't done anything substantial since he left. Whereas Ritz then dropped a whole release. Ritz did a whole album after leaving.
Man, you showed no mercy in that game, player. That's
What
what
does it
I
sound
like
like?
to
They
see.
ain't get the sound. Shaq was on the Cavaliers?
Count, baby.
Shaq wasn't on the Cavaliers, right?
Was Shaq in Cleveland? No. I don't think so. I don't freaking know that.
Which of these dudes you want to run with, y'all?
Okay, because I swore I kept seeing the number 32 pop up. And I was like, who? Like, who the hell? I don't know any of y'all, and I'm going to leave all of you right where you at. Guess we can finish this one and then we'll end the episode. Save after each one, because if something happened, I don't want to do it again. But-
No, he was. He was a Cavalier in 2009 and 2010.
Oh, it was well before, like well after this game came out then.
Tell us who the lucky players are today, baby.
Wow, Jason Williams is way taller than I thought he was.
I see you.
Gabriel. Gabriel laid down on one of the not finished beds and took a whole nap.
Gotta test it out.
It was like I don't even put the mattress on here. They can that wood. You see that wood? That's some good wood right there. That's high quality wood. Just go ahead and lay down right there. Go throw a blanket across to that. You don't even need a pillow. Just tell them to lay on their arm.
He said,
I ain't even gonna lie. I did fall asleep.
Here we are in Washington,
I was hearing
DC,
talking,
Yo,
and I didn't know what was going on for a second.
21 points. Must win luck is going up.
And then I woke up and I was like, he's still talking about strange music? I don't even know how long the conversation went. Like, that's how good the nap was. I could have been asleep for an hour, 3 days, I don't know. I'm good now.
Time. He fell asleep for like 25
None at all.
seconds. And then woke back up and thought he was asleep for like 25 minutes.
It was like, boy, that's what you call an hour nap right there.
Like, damn, y'all still talking about that?
I'm good now.
In this concept of time, where do you fall? Like, because it's only been like 15, 25 seconds over here.
Dude, no, I was Ouch. And
Putting them bears
I have my my earbud in, and I was just hearing a voice in my head, and of course the first thought was, oh no, not again. But then I recognized it.
I hate you so much. Oh no. Anyway. Oh man. Did you watch WrestleMania Backlash?
Yeah, nice
No.
two-move combo.
Jordan, do you know what WrestleMania Backlash is?
Come on, now.
I did. I don't know what that means. I honestly don't know if that means like yes I do, or like I had like.
No, why would I know what that means?
Oh, WrestleMania Remember Backlash, the WWE pay-per-view they used to have? It's called WrestleMania Backlash now.
Okay, so this is you didn't gave the definition of its definition and actual title. That's all it's ever been.
Yeah,
But,
it was the pay-per-view after WrestleMania, and that's when the shit went down.
Literally, why it's called Backlash.
Right,
Yeah.
it's literally right. WrestleMania Backlash, but now you done put the whole damn label. You put the definition as its title.
Yeah.
You know Vince just be naming stuff.
I don't think Vince had anything to do with that.
I don't think he did, dude. I think at this point he's just signing off on stuff. Yeah, sounds great.
No. Vince still in total control. Still got everybody in the company.
Good. So
No one has.
God forbid you. They ain't. You know what?
I'm missing that.
For what it's worth, I hope somebody in the WWE hears this while he's making this content. Vince, your old ass ain't scary enough because your shit's whack, dude. You ain't scaring the people enough up there because if you were so scary like you claim to be,
Well, like they
I think
claim
at this
you
point
are.
right. I think the only thing scary about you is losing that high-paying job. I think that's literally it. That's literally it.
Oh, 100%. Because his scariness stems from fear. He's Vince McMahon is no longer a person. Vince McMahon is a business. All he worries about is the money now. So his scariness stems from his own fear.
Yeah, because for Pete's sake, man, like if you were half as scary as they make you out to be, they'd do a better job. But they're not. They're still clearly half-assing and spend most of their time on their phones on social media instead of working and sitting at the damn at the water whatchamacallit, just pussyfooting around and sucking down donut holes and shit. Like they ain't even wiping their hands off. Just going right back to their computers and getting glaze all over the damn keyboard. Like, damn, man, you are clearly not as scary as they make you out to see. At this point, you just a complaining asshole, dude.
White dude, just a mad white guy.
Right, like, man.
What the fuck is that? Get out of my office. I'm like, this isn't your office.
I think everybody. Matter of fact, I don't even think people are scared to lose their high-paying job because if you get fired from actually being in the WWE, who ain't gonna hire you after that?
For real.
It's like, oh, he's coming from. Wait, really?
Like they fired him? Oh,
can we fast track him?
What you doing over there? What you doing over there? You want to come have a nice succulent Chinese meal? It's like we can talk about some stuff.
For Pete's sake. WrestleMania Backlash.
The reason I bring it up.
We're gonna call the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania the actual Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania.
the Raw after WrestleMania.
Right, it's literally gonna be the title. So when you when you look at on the you know when you have Dish and whatnot, you go to the channel, that has all the stuff that's showing and gonna be showing later. You see it titled right there. The Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania. Like, Pete's sake, man. God. Vince, you need to just go ahead and just take some time off and just
They tried it.
Freaking Triple H and Regal do everything for a year. Just let them have the run of things for one season of wrestling. Yes, I call wrestling season.
No, it's in seasons. It's in seasons. That's how it's described on DirecTV. Yeah, it has seasons. It's in like season 20 something.
Yeah, let them run an entire season. Just one, just to see how it goes. Just to see. Man, I'm telling you, all that dumb shit gonna go clean out the window.
The reason I asked is because last night, it's a slight spoiler, and I don't think anybody here is gonna give half a fart of a shit. Last night at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm saying the whole thing, they had zombies. Okay. There was
again.
See, keep that in mind. Hold that thought, because I thought that when I saw it, but what I'm about to say is going to make you annoyed, and this is going to be the end of the video. People blamed Batista for there being zombies at Backlash.
Why did they blame Batista?
Because Batista is in Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead.
Oh God!
That's funny.
I don't even need to hear anything. All I need to know is Batista got blamed. That's all I need to know.
Batista got blamed. Yeah.
Conversation over.
So these people think that the WWE cares about Batista?
That much? Yeah, apparently. Well, Batista's in this zombie movie, so let's promote Batista by having zombies.
They haven't promoted anything he's ever done.
No, probably not.
Why would they give a damn?
But
and let's be real, the only reason why he ever comes back is because of Triple H. Ain't nobody else calling that dude.
He ain't ever came back and had anybody to fight or ever been in like fighting shape. Like he's in good shape. I don't mean that. I mean that, like, for those who don't understand the way wrestling should work, is it's not a matter of actual physical prowess. It's star power. The Rock can't come back because he have nobody to fight, because he would outshine every person they put him in front of. When The Rock was facing John Cena,
his power level is too high.
Yeah, when he was facing John Cena, that was this. Like, I'm not gonna play the game beyond this. I'm just talking. So if you want to click off, go ahead. Like when he was fighting John Cena, that was the only person he could fight. There was nobody else that anybody would give a shit about.
And even then it was questionable because when he came back, John Cena lost like 50% of his fan base.
Oh yeah. Now back in the day when you had people
goes to show it, because John Cena's the man.
Oh yeah, he is the man. Please believe, Jay Cena, that's that dude. Like, the only reason Roman needs to be fired right now is because there's nobody cooler really in WWE. If they let Seth get rid of his stupid Monday Night Messiah gimmick, he'd be cooler than Roman. Roman's not cool at all. Cesaro, as a fighter, as an in-ring performer,
because of
Cesaro as an in-ring performer is much better than Roman by far. And that's who they got going up against Roman, is Cesaro. And Roman is still running this whole, I'm the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. You will acknowledge me. And I would like to remind him, motherfucker, ain't nobody here Samoan except you and your fucking family. And that's only 4 other motherfuckers.
It's cringy because they make it a race thing, and
if they just didn't go with Tribal Chief, it would work.
If a white dude came in there speaking that same language, but then vice versa, everybody
they'd be like, hold the fuck up now. I am your Grand Dragon.
Because he showed up with his tiki torches and his hood on.
That goes right. God blessed khaki shorts. It's gonna be the New Balance tennis shoes. It's gonna be and some ankle high socks. It's gonna be some shit. For real. It's gonna be a problem. But
like,
yeah, it's. I didn't know until right now that they were still holding on to the race thing with them.
Oh yeah, it's all about our family.
Point.
Like I put food on the table. And Uso's brother then finally came back. Uso's brother finally came back.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, and he is wondering why his brother is acting like a little bitch. Like he got a shirt now that says "Nobody's bitch" across the front. Because he is trying to figure out why the hell are you letting Roman talk to you like this? Like, that's our cousin. Like we ain't scared of him. He was like, so you think you can do what I do? It's like, me? Nah. But me and my brother can. We can run SmackDown. It's like, you don't run. Like he ain't scared of Roman at all. And I love it. Like, I super love it. But back to the zombies thing. Like, anybody who's saying, like, because of Batista, no, motherfucker. I don't even really like NXT like that. But if you watched NXT, you would know this ain't nothing new. WWE is just fucking weird from time to time. Like the whole deal with Dexter Lumis and the Caveman. I forget his name.
Wait.
What?
It is because of Batista.
How you figure?
It's not because of Batista exactly. Army of the Dead. They were a freaking sponsor for Backlash.
Oh, well, there's that.
But still, it's
so
hold on.
Once again,
so it wasn't because of Batista.
I'm just thinking, and I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing the logo, and then I'm thinking, like, wait a second, and then it was like, oh yeah, it's SmackDown presented by Army of the Dead.
What I say still holds true.
It ain't got shit to do with
never
Batista.
actually backed Batista's anything.
No, it's not. It's because of the movie. And he just happens to be in it, and so people were just like, where's Batista?
With clearly Batista. Yeah, no. No, it was Batista. Batista came through at the production facility and was like, all right, here's some zombie makeup, here's some zombie clothes. I got a van full of people outside. Put them in the shit, and at 30 minutes into the show, have them go out to the thing. All right, see y'all later. It was all Batista. It was his fault. They was like, Vince ain't gonna like this. Vince can suck my dick. That's what he can do. You see this head? You see this bald ass head of mine? That's running shit right now.
And here's the thing, Vince is weird also.
The Hand.
Vince likes the strangest things.
That is all. You want to say Vince is weird? The Hand. Yeah, that's all I got.
It's got nothing to do with Batista. The hell?
I just happen to be
don't pay attention to nothing. I just talk, boy. I just open your mouth and things just come out. Golly.
So
blame Batista. No, and damn well, every time Batista has anything to do with WWE, it's dealing with Triple H in some way. Because Triple H is the only person that like that dude.
Almost exclusively.
It's only dealing with Triple H. That's it. Don't nobody call him and tell him happy birthday. Nobody asked him to check. And when his mom was in the hospital, I don't know if she was, knock on wood, but nobody called to check on him, sent him a text. Nobody but Trip. That's it.
Hey, Dave, what you got going on, brother?
Right, because they're tight. That's the only reason why he ever comes back or does anything WWE related. Gee.
He was like,
outside of that, man, if Triple H got hit by a bus and died today, his bus,
you never see him again. It was
still in neutral, and it rolled down the hill and smacked his ass, and he died on the spot. Batista ain't ever gonna be there ever again. I'm just saying. Golly,
He
even
was like,
Stephanie
did you-
won't call Batista.
Did you hear that Paul died today? What? Damn. Opens phone, finds WWE contact, delete. Ain't gonna be needing that no more.
For real. Like, and even then, they only had it in us to keep up appearances. Like, good gracious, man.
All right,
Blamed it on Batista. Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna try to end it here because Lord have mercy. 45 minutes. Until next time.